Hi, battering and breading techniques have contributed significantly to the value addition of fish and fishery products. In essence, a coated food product is one that is coated with another foodstuff. What is the purpose of making battering and breading the products? Fish and fishery products or shrimp products or meat products. Coating by breading or battering enhances food products characteristics such as appearance, texture, and flavor. Coating acts as a moisture barrier, minimizing the moisture loss during frozen storage or minimizing the moisture loss during microwave reheating, and retains the natural juices of foods, thereby ensuring a final product tender and juicy in inside, outside crispy. There are several ingredients used in the formulation of coatings. Each ingredient performs its functions and to contribute to the unique functionality and characteristics of the coatings. The commonly used ingredients fall under 5 categories. They are polysaccharides, proteins, fats, seasonings, and water. Besides this, small quantities of leavening agents, gums, spices, color, etc. may be added to provide specific functional effects. The major ingredients used for the production of batter and breadcrumbs are more or less same, but the manufacturing techniques employed are different for different products, different uniqueness. Why do we give pre-dusting or pre-coating before battering or breading? Pre-dusting or pre-coating usually as a first layer before coating, battering and breading. During pre-dusting or pre-coating, usually pre-dusting will be done by fine flour, either rice flour or wheat flour or corn flour, sprinkled on the surface of the product. So the pre-dusting, the fine flour, once sprinkled on the surface of the product, it will absorb the moisture on the surface of the product and stick on the surface of the product, so that the batter can adhere uniformly. The batter, after pre-dusting we have to apply battering, so batter can uniformly adhere on the surface of the product. So pre-dusting will play an important role to absorb the excess moisture on the product. It will facilitate the batter mixture uniformly adhered on the surface of the shrimp or fish. So the dry pre-dust or the dry flour absorbs the water on the surface of the product or absorbs the moisture on the surface of the product, so that which can easily adhere on the surface of the shrimp or fish. If it's a mechanized pre-dusting, during the continuous flow of operation, we have to observe that whether the fine flour is sprinkling uniformly on the product or not. There should not be any clumps on the product surface. So pre-dust material should not clumps on the product surface. So it should fall uniformly on the product surface and adhere uniformly to the product. We have to observe if the process is in a mechanized way, or if it is mixing manually, then that's not an issue. After pre-dusting or after pre-coating, removing the excess pre-coating is also an important. We have to remove the excess coating or clumps on the product. After pre-dusting, the product has to pass through the air blower. We have to provide the air blower mechanism. So we have to fix the air blower. It will vibrate, so the excess clumps can be removed after pre-dusting. So it will enhances the uniform adhesion of the batter mix for the next step. What is battering? Batter is nothing but a liquid mixture of water, flour, starch and seasonings into which the fish or shrimp products are dipped to form a coating, wet coating before the breading step. So that's a batter. There are three types of batters. One is adhesion batter, and the second one is cohesion batter, and the third one is tempura batter. So what is adhesion batter? So adhesion batter, see, the dry flour mixture is almost more or less same, but the ratio of water quantity may increase. For example, adhesion batter, 1 kg of dry batter mix, add 1.8 liters of water. So the viscosity also will be less. Whereas cohesion batter, 1 kg of dry batter mix, 1.4 liters of water approximately will be added. So the viscosity little bit increase. Tempura batter, so 1 kg of dry batter mix, 1 liter to 1.2 liters of water to be added. Adhesion batter is used to design the adhere to the meat or fish or shrimp product. Cohesion batters, which are designed to form a shell around the product, whereas tempura batter, which are designed to create a puffed layer around the product, meat or fish or shrimps. Some typical time values for flowing through the stain cup. Adhesion batters, which mainly contain starch, the flowing rate is 9 to 12 seconds. Cohesion batter, which mainly contains flour, 28 to 30 seconds the flowing rate. Whereas tempura batter, which contains a mixture of flour and starch, the flowing rate is 45 seconds. Adhesion batter are usually a starch based with high solid content and low viscosity. Because here dry batter mix, 1 kg of dry batter mix, we have to add 1.8 liters of water. So that's why low viscosity. The batter is applied as a thin coat which can adhere well to the surface of the meat or fish products or shrimps. In adhesion battering, the batter is usually as a base for the following breading process. It is important that during adhesion battering, the batter should dry fairly and quickly so that the significant amount stays on the product as a supportive layer for bread mix. The second type of battering method is cohesion batter. Cohesion batter is used to envelop the product, meat or fish or shrimp products. In this, the main ingredient is flour based, whereas in adhesion batter, starch based, corn starch or modified corn starch can be used, whereas cohesion batter, flour based, corn flour or wheat flour can be used as a dry ingredient. In tempura batter, both starch and flour, mixture of both can be used. Now in cohesion batter, come to the point. These batters are thicker than the adhesive batters and little more viscosity than adhesion batters. Here the flow rate is 28 to 30 seconds. The drying time is longer than the adhesion batter because viscosity is more than the adhesion batter. So that is the cohesion batter will give the envelope to the product. Now the third one is tempura batter. In tempura battering, both corn flour, in tempura battering, modified corn starch or starch and flour, wheat flour or corn flour, the mixture of both will be added. So why tempura battering is applied for the product means the tempura batter gives us the puffed coating around the product. In tempura batter, some amount of leavening agents also will be added. So we will discuss about the leavening agents. What are the leavening agents which are added in tempura batter? What is the leavening? What is the mechanism behind the leavening or raising agents? So tempura batter having high solid content and the viscosity also 45 seconds flow rate. So high viscosity, high solid content, a mixture of starch and flour can be added along with the leavening agents also added in tempera batter. Have a look. This is the formulation of batter mix. So in this, major portion contains wheat flour 30 to 50%, then corn flour 30%. Sodium bicarbonate is nothing but a leavening or raising agent 3%, acid phosphate 1%, and the rest of the ingredients as optional like flour, rice, soya, barley, gums, emulsifiers, flavoring agents and seasoning agents, coloring agents, salts, sugars, dextrins, etc. up to 5%, and this is 1% like that. These ingredients are the crucial role plays in battering the products. Why wheat is important in battering the process? Because wheat flour provides structure through the gelatinization of starch as well as formation of gluten matrix. Wheat flour gives darker and crispy coatings to the batter mix. The next one is corn flour. So corn flour added to produce yellow color of the batter and browning after frying. So the corn flour also added for the coloring. Corn flour added to produce yellow color and browning after frying also will come if the batter contains corn flour. And this is the sodium bicarbonate 3%, the major. Then sodium bicarbonate is nothing but a baking soda. In our previous video we discussed about the baking soda. Sodium bicarbonate acts as a leavening agent or raising agent which plays a crucial role in breading or battering process in baking industry also. So there are three types of raising or leavening agents available. The first one is chemical leaveners, and the second one is organic leaveners, and third one is mechanical leaveners. The chemical leaveners are the best example is baking soda or baking powder. Then the organic leaveners, the best example is yeast. The third one is mechanical leaveners. The best example is air like carbon dioxide or steam. So these are the three kinds of leavening agents or raising agents used during breading or battering process or in baking industry. What is leavening agent or raising agent? Any substance added to a food product that makes it rise or leaven when it is cooked is called leavening agents. Any substance added to a food product like dough for batter. In this, wheat flour acts as a gelatinization. What is gelatinization? Gelatinization happens when starch absorbs liquid and bursts, thickening the liquid. The heat of baking causes the starch in flour to absorb liquid and swell. This process called gelatinization. And gums are emulsifiers or gums in battering process. Gums are used like guar gum or methyl cellulose are used. The main purpose is to increase viscosity of the batter and to reduce runoff during the process. That's all about the part 1 video. In our part 2 video, we will discuss about the breading process. Thank you, universe, for giving me the opportunity to learn and share the knowledge. Thank you.